I was never really a big dating app person. I used them a little in college, mostly Tinder when I was just messing around. After that, I was in a 4-year relationship. Because of that, I forgot how to go out and flirt. I felt like I had lost my confidence and my game. After becoming newly single, I downloaded Tinder again just to test the waters. I went out with my single friends a lot during that time. But when I decided I wanted to date seriously again, the obvious choice was a serious dating app. Everyone told me Hinge was the best app to find quality women who actually wanted relationships. So I signed up. I got a few matches within the first few days. One of those matches was a very attractive girl named Jenna. She was short, had an Italian look, black hair, tan skin, and looked like she worked out. We connected immediately through messages. After about 10 messages each, she asked for my Instagram. She said she hated opening the Hinge app and preferred talking on Instagram. I gave her my username. Moments later, I got a follow request. Her username was something like Jenna X1AA. She had around 2,000 followers and followed about 200 people. She only had 2 posts. Both posts were mirror selfies, but she looked really good. The posts had a lot of likes and comments. All the comments were from thirsty guys. She also had an Instagram story up. I clicked on it and saw her taking a mirror selfie at the gym. She looked great. She DM'd me right away. We continued talking about the same topics: the gym, traveling, and life. We realized we had a lot in common. Surprisingly, we decided to meet for a spontaneous drink that same night. She said she was in the same town as me, which made it easier. We planned to meet at 9 p.m. at a local bar. I knew the bar well and was familiar with the bartenders, so I arrived early. It was about 8:50 p.m. The bar was somewhat busy, but there were open stools. I sat at the bar, away from other people. The usual bartender came over and greeted me. She served me an espresso martini. I took a few sips and messaged Jenna, telling her I was there and that she could take her time. While waiting, I looked through her Instagram profile more carefully. I checked her tagged photos. There were none. I went through the comments again. Not a single comment was from another woman. They were all from men. I hoped that wasn't a red flag. I wondered if it meant she got around. Around that time, a man sat on the bar stool next to me. He said, "How you doing?" I nodded and smiled. I went back to my phone, but he kept trying to talk to me. He asked if I came to the bar often and said he recognized me. I took a closer look at him. He looked around 38 years old. He had some gray hair, was slightly overweight, and had a patchy beard he should have shaved. I didn't recognize him at all. I told him I came there once in a while. He reached out his hand for a handshake. He introduced himself as Rob. I wasn't in the mood for conversation, but I shook his hand and introduced myself anyway. Then the bartender came over and said to him, "Finally decided to get a drink, I see." He laughed in a strange, subtle way. That made me think, had he already been there before sitting next to me? I jokingly DM'd Jenna saying, "Help me, this weird guy is hitting on me." Then I noticed something. My earlier message to Jenna was still marked as seen. I asked her if she was on her way. Then I checked her profile again. I looked at who she was following. She didn't follow a single woman, only men. What kind of woman doesn't follow any of her female friends? This felt strange. I started thinking I might be getting catfished. The guy next to me kept talking. I told him to give me a second. I tried calling Jenna through Instagram. She didn't answer. It was past 9 p.m. She still wasn't there. It felt like she was ghosting me. I checked Hinge again. Her profile was gone, just like I expected. I realized I had been catfished. I asked the bartender for the check. Rob said, "Leaving already? Where are you from?" I told him I had to go. I didn't explain anything. Honestly, I was annoyed. He was trying way too hard to talk to me. As I paid, he kept talking. He told me I should stay because hot girls usually show up later. I thought he was strange. I was short with him at this point. I might sound rude, but if you met him and experienced his approach, you'd understand. I said goodbye to the bartender and turned to leave. Suddenly, I felt a tight grip on my left wrist. I turned around. Rob was holding my wrist. I yelled, "What the hell are you doing?" loud enough for others to notice. He leaned in close and whispered. His face looked strange. He said, "I'm Jenna. I'm sorry. Please don't go. I felt sick. I felt dirty. I felt violated. I pulled my arm away and rushed out of the bar. I went straight to my car. The drive home was silent. No music. I didn't call anyone. I was still processing what happened. It felt embarrassing. When I got home, I collapsed on my bed. I stared at the ceiling, trying to understand everything. I opened Instagram to block the Jenna account, but it was gone. He had either blocked me or deleted the account. I wanted to forget the whole thing. I turned on the TV to distract myself. I planned to tell people the next day. After I turned off the lights, something happened. This is why I hate having a first-floor bedroom. There was a loud, aggressive bang on my window. The blinds were closed. I couldn't see outside. I stayed silent instead of yelling. Then I heard a man's voice outside. He kept saying my name, Scott, over and over. He knew I was inside. He could see the TV light. He might have followed me home. He said my name at least 10 times. Then it stopped. I stayed in my room all night. The next morning I lifted the blinds. There was a note taped to the window. It said, "I'll be watching you." I didn't leave my apartment all weekend. I moved a few days later.